Well, I know what song I want to do now. Anyways, wow, that is really low quality on there. I love on the really big TV and everything that's like really good quality. Um, it's really blurry, but once I put it on the 4K monitor that's very small, it's like really crisp and everything, and I can read every single thing. The other one I can't even read it even a little bit, which is weird because I can read everything else just fine. Like YouTube is fine. What updated? Let me refresh chat just in case people are saying stuff. Nope. Source filmmaker just crashed. Okay. Sorry, still setting up source filmmaker. I'd like to get this model made so I can actually, animate with it to do transitions on this and everything. Thank you. Luckily, when I render it out with the lighting, you don't really see this issue here. It's just a problem with the model. Um, it's not a problem necessarily because technically you're not supposed to remove the limbs, but you're doing a spring lock suit. You gotta kind of remove the limbs sometimes. But also, to be fair, in the recent games, that spring locks, all was one thing. So that's kind of my fault. I wish I could use the spring locks. Actually, I haven't checked today. Let's check if they've been released on the workshop. Most recent. See all. Well, Tiger Rock has. Oh, sorry, the White Tiger. Um, so some of the foam mascots. Glitch Trap from Dead by Daylight, which is pretty much the same, but I think a couple things are like changed on it. Oh, the moon, Sleepy Moon, to be exact, is here. I don't think any of the spring locks are here yet. That's funny. We have this. I think we have this model already, just not like an official one from FNAF 3. Oh, that'd be so useful right now. But I'm not using that. I'm using the movie model. I'm not using this type where it's like ripped and everything, because it's like supposed to be in the whenever the happen. Oh, this is here. Oh, an updated Jackie model. Yes. Why is this? No, I'm not gonna ask. Got some of the mascots. Type C. Let's see here. We're still going. Okay, I think we're finally. So we have this version of that, of the prototype one. So that's fun. But no spring locks yet. That's gonna be actually. Ooh, there's player model. Worry about that later. There's no spring locks, sadly. Hopefully they'll be added soon. But they are really hard to do in what's it called? In Source Filmmaker, it's hard to rig something like that. I'm surprised even the Mimic made it, because the Mimic is a really interesting way that they did the modeling on that. Because everything can collapse. I haven't played with the model or anything yet, so we'll have to worry about that later. But I have to worry about this now. So take the frame here. 694. I gotta check something real quick on the Discord. Not on Discord. I have to check through YouTube. YouTube. View channel. Post. Delete that one. That doesn't make sense to be there. Happy face. And okay, Baztoons is the one right after me, so that's why I'm looking for his animation, because I'm trying to go off of like the ending here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do oh hey, Fastin's literally talking about you. What's the timing of that? I was looking at your video, your part here, and I was trying to think, because I think I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna either fade to black or just cut to black, and leave a few frames for it to it has the moment of coming in. I literally was trying to figure out like what to do for with your video, and that showed up, and you showed up here. That's so funny. Oh, I gotta put it on. What was the number again? 694. So put on 693. Go back to this one and take Spring Bonnie here. And Control M that. Stepped. For some blocking. Yeah, the time is just great on that. I was not expecting that. The good thing about this intro part, I don't have to worry about lyrics, because the only thing is like put on a happy face, when really I am doing that just in different context. Also, this is gonna be fun to figure out how to do. I guess I'll just go off of parts I see. So there's gonna be some weirdness go on real quick. Must be a little bit lower and a little bit more out. There we go. That should be a lot better. And I think it needs to be close to the camera. The camera was on his arm and I didn't notice until uploading it. Yeah, that's fine. That's why I'm giving you the extra frames of darkness for when the host edits it. I used to not care about what other people did for their part, especially if I was early on doing the part. But I've gotten a lot better afterwards. Why is this? Oh my god! I was doing the wrong frame. Delete. There we go. And if you're wondering why I don't have any audio in the background, is because whenever I listen to music, and in the past I've had this, hold on, mic's not working with me. I've had this issue of almost losing my channel because of it. So I don't play any music in the background anymore on YouTube streams. On Twitch streams and TikTok streams, I play all the music I want because I don't really care as much on there. But this is my main channel that I've been growing for over 10 years. So I would like to keep it, especially when it has all of my old videos on it. So sorry for no audio. That I can't play music just because I don't want to risk it. I don't listen to audio on here for this animation anyways. So that works out. There is, by the way, I am going to probably be announcing another animation I'm going to work on. I might cancel the other one I announced. Yeah, sometimes it distracts me. I will be possibly doing a different animation. I have to get in contact with the creator of a song first. At least that's what the request in the description says. So, and it's not a huge person. It's 3,000 subscribers. So, well, it is big. Yes, but I mean, like, in the grand scheme of like YouTube now, it's not high up there. Especially when, what is it now? What's the highest? I don't even know what the highest is anymore. I've been listening to music. The reason I want to animate that other song is due to the animation that is played for the video. But it also has pretty good moments that I can use. Okay. Am I rotating the hip? No, I'm okay. I'm just rotating that. I'm gonna move it a little bit forward. With simple plans, no really. I've always wanted to build something that was bigger than me. Always been a genius. I've always ran my own things because of my own brain. I've always wanted more. Yeah, that's why I stopped what's going on. It's always fun to see the bodies drown in a pool of blood. What's wrong inside? I've got horrible thoughts in my mind. Once upon a time in my own pizzeria game, it was on a new defense, and the diner was the name. All the kids laughed together, but I'm real playing game. Until a strange my game, wanted something to obtain. Okay. So the one thing that since going from Maya back to Source Filmmaker, reference is a huge disadvantage here. I used SingSketch, and then with Vegas Pro, I put it into an image sequencing, and I can have it like right in the scene, and I get exactly how the movie is going. Source Filmmaker, you can't really do that. You gotta remember also, Source Filmmaker was made for like beginners, or like the user experience to be better. So let's see here. 7-1. I don't like it. There is one scene in this music video that looks AI to me, and that's kind of bothering me, but I didn't make it, so. You can't tell I'm cheating a lot for this one. The music is taking over a little. What music? Oh my god, I've been playing music this entire time. Oh no, YouTube, please don't. Don't take this video down, please. Don't. Oh, that wasn't supposed to be playing music. No, I wasn't supposed to be playing music. God, me saying sorry for that whole time. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, that song I was listening to is the one I'm talking about. Yeah. But I haven't decided if I'm gonna do it. Okay. This frame, the pelvis here. So it's going up. It's at the high point of its. How does my head turn during this? Okay, so I'm actively turning a little bit more to the left. So I'm just gonna do that. So the annoying part is when I have to release the helmet. One of the hands is still using the other one. It's not just the bones here. But we'll worry about that when we do that. Okay. 7, 2, 8. Obviously, I need to do facial animation, but I will do that later. Also, I don't know how good the facial animation on this guy is. It's not a promising sign. Unknown. It's not promising. What about hidden? Nope, that's. Oh. It's because I'm not using the right one. Okay, what is the. I'm confused. I don't know what that is. Wrist. That's not wrist. Elbow. Oh, I was confused here. I'm confused. Hold on. Let me delete. So I need to put the eye thing. Oh, everything just weird. What is not? Nothing's changing. Nope. I don't know what I'm missing here. Face. Oh, at least that's moving now. Local targeter. Where is that located? Is that it? No, that's the light. I think that's also a light. Don't know what that is. Oh, that's base that. Where is? Ah, here it is. So, where are you? Am I missing it? Where is it? He's looking this way. Oh, future. Because I wasn't doing the thing. Here we go. That's what makes more sense now. Should be like right next to the camera. It shouldn't look directly at it. Because it's not like he's looking into a mirror or anything. He's just looking into the distance. Oh, here's my question for anyone still watching. What's the thoughts on the new Mimic design? Or technically the old Mimic design, I guess? Depending on how you look at it. I personally like it. I think it's a really good contrast to the original, to what we saw originally. So, my thoughts on why it doesn't look like that. One is obviously age. One thing. Two, let me see if I can actually find comparison. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Let me do this real quick. Okay, so I can actually work down here. Mimic new and old design. Awesome. Now, images. Okay, let's use this picture real quick. Yeah, it's like really old, and a lot of things could have happened during that time. If we go off of one of the book's descriptions, literally there's one point where it's a rabbit, like it mimic it. Basically, it's mimicking, I think, Bonnie through that, and then a bunch of workers seal it and everything like that. That's in the books, obviously, and it's not directly canon anymore. But yeah, let me bring up this picture. Save image as PNG. Okay, media file. I'm gonna add a different media file. Image, add source, browse, boop, boop. Okay, it's over everything. Give me 1 second. Let's do it underneath. know what? It's better if I just do this. Okay, so this is what we're dealing with the original Mimic. Obviously, it has a lot of designs from all periods of the Pizzaplex. Due to the sun not technically existing the way he does in Security Breach, as he does in oh my god, in the Murray's residence or factory in MCM. There we go. In MCM, he doesn't look like this. He doesn't exist yet. He only exists as a concept and a big mascot suit as, I think, Moon. What if the Mimic was Glam Rock Bonnie and we thought he died? We do see his body, and it's all, everything is there, even the endoskeleton. So I don't think that's what happened. Obviously, Ruin, we got a lot more of what Scott was thinking compared to Security Breach. So yeah. The weird thing about the Mimic of the one we see in the newer timeline, meaning like closer to present day type thing, which we'll say is when Cassie falls down the elevator. Just for a point. Don't know why they're mentioning a voice box here, but there's clearly the hatch is still here. Dang, I forgot. I don't even do that. Actually, let me do this. Let me go back to main screen. I can easily actually do this real quick. Control S, file, new, Mimic, compare, SN, great. I need to unload map, load map, 5 point. Okay, just gonna set up a new camera just so I don't have to fight with it. Model, Mimic. Okay, so one weird thing is about this, there's some reason also describing it like this, but yeah. Okay, here's the new Mimic. Let me get the old one out. Okay, here is the old one. These are the official, like, model. Wow, that one is way bigger. I was not expecting the size there. Let me actually, technically, so if we're looking back at this, there is definitely a lot of different kinks and everything, and I even added some stuff. Just fine. But let's see here. Add size. I don't know why I'm doing that. Technically, I can just, make it smaller by compressing the legs. But I think there's one issue with that. Because how Source Filmmaker works, it doesn't work like it does in the game, which is annoying because it's all one. It's not like multiple parts here. Even this one, even though this is probably easier to animate because it is separate parts here. Oh wait. Oh no, I figured it out. Okay, I figured it out. It's just different settings on here. Okay. So definitely I'm gonna go over big differences in this. Obviously head size normally, let me actually get it to the same size. Just so I'm not like, oh, one's bigger than the other and all that when it's probably not. Okay, so one head is definitely bigger. Yeah. Definitely a lot bigger compared to the other one. Eyes. Instead of like a stove top eyes, they got a normal like animatronic eyes, which makes sense because probably these burn out very easily, especially when they're probably just incandescent, not incandescent. What are stovetop ones out? They're like they heat up, but they can't run for 70 years. This is barely making it now. Chest compartment. There is a lot. I have noticed there's some similarities. Let me open up the box here. So there's wiring here and all that. There's like stripped wiring. If I had to guess, it's probably a mixture between the box in here and the side wiring that goes to this main box that's just hidden here. That's probably what's going on there. I also gotta remember this whole animatronic was made first and then this one was made. So their ideas might be a little bit different. Let's see their mouth. Mouth changed. Mouth definitely changed. There's just garbage here. The weird part is it makes the mimic more feminine, I guess, this way with the little flap here. But yeah, let's see here. It's a lot of garbage just stuck in here, so I can't really tell. It's also really hard to see sometimes. Pistons. Let's see here. Yeah, true. Okay. Pistons on the necks are definitely different because the pistons that are here also, that's gonna be annoying too. God damn, dude, I hope they get a rig for this. But yeah, those pistons are definitely different compared to the others. Yeah, interesting. Let's see here. Waist area. Couple big wires, nothing really there. There is a cage around it. It looks like it took over something of a thing here. Going back to that picture before, they do very well showing like what. Open image, a new tab. Who's the one that put this on here? I don't know. So they did a really good comparison of like what it could be. So definitely, this is giving definitely sister location era vibes. Definitely spring lock era here. Does that have that design on the left leg? And may I remind you, in like entered, yeah. So I just want to remind you as well. M2 builds his own legs. He says, "Oh, but there's still some kinks." May I remind you, M2 can build, so that would explain a lot of how to repair themselves. The reason I think that it's also proven that he is because if you look at how Edwin made it, let's just look at the top here. Edwin made it with the retractable thing here and then the two bar system. Retract here and then like a telescope here. Probably a little bit testing out stuff. This one only uses the retracting and also the two section ones. But I do like that you can literally see how they did it, and I like that they showed it. The thing I'm confused about is this arm here. Like, what is the purpose of this arm? It's obviously not the same in Ruin. That's in like a nightmare hand. I'm trying to think. So this one, what does this one have? I just realized I was playing. 3 fingers. 3 fingers. So that's still pretty much the same hand. I think it's just replaced because it has a ball joint like that instead of like the wiring here. Because probably if I had to guess, it was like pneumatic pumps or something. I'm gonna move on from what of this. I do want to give one weird tidbit real quick. Also, sorry if I just blinded you. I'm gonna play a clip of Fiona. Fiona from not Security Breach. Secret of the Mimic. Fiona logs. I'm trying to find the thing. That's why I'm not playing the audio yet. It's just something I thought about. Give me 1 second. I love how they have... Okay, that's not all the voice logs. That's just one voice log. I hate when people do this. Helpful voice lines. Ah, here we go. This will work. Okay. So, be over here. I just want to mention real quick.
Ed, I hate talking to you through this stupid bear, but it's hard to reach you otherwise. I'm worried about the new suit design.
It just felt weird that it sounds like Ballora.
I hear you. Breathing. Admit it. You wanted to let me in.
It just feels weird. It just sounds like that. Bedtime dialogue. Let's see.
That's right. Oh no, that's not how the story went.
Oh, that's the secret ending one.
Ed, you're not going to want to hear this, but there's a lot of grumbling on the work floor. You have a lot of new ideas and new projects coming in, but the staff can't keep up with all your changes. Your creative energy is amazing, and I love you.
It's weird to me that...
Why do you hide inside these walls?
I don't know why. I just get a weird sense from that, and it could explain a lot more, but I don't know. Anyways, I gotta get back to this so I can at least get the staging done. Not staging, blocking. Open. Happy intro. That's there. Yeah, I just found that really weird. If anyone else does, if anyone's watching this afterwards, just comment below if you think that is like weird or anything. Because I get a weird feeling from it. Anyways. My brain ain't braining. Why? What happened? It's just the slow one. A couple of bump bump. I've been commenting on people on TikTok that have been playing Secret of the Mimic, and they're like, am I really gonna die for $25? I'm like, well, to be honest, it's also his truck and also his job. I feel that happens a lot to me. My ADHD just goes, for a good 30 minutes sometimes. And I would do this like I would go on a tangent like this. Quick thing, I am also creating 2 theory videos, by the way. So if anyone ever wants to help out with like some of the animation, just so I can get the animation a little bit done. It's not like much, it's just like still frames. But it takes a lot of time and everything, because sometimes it crashes, or during the script you have to match it correctly and everything like that. So why am I getting FNAF carving? Last year. I guess I can listen to this. Okay. Yeah, it's something to do with the cradle, and one is about the mimic painting. That's what I want to do for theory videos. What is this? Is that copyrighted? Where? Oh yeah, right behind. William Afton. Oh yeah, I forgot it. I forgot that Mark did that in FNAF 4. FNAF 4 was wild when it first came out because it was so difficult. And it wasn't like, oh, you just don't have skill. No, it was generally difficult because of the AI in it. Not the AI, but like the programming. It's just, ugh. It was awful. Yeah, I don't remember how many patches he had to do for that. Face. Hmm. What is going on? Why is it not blinking? For me, I ended up going with no audio and somehow beat the game. And I think it was like not even a week. I was I think I was at the hospital with my grandmother. I can't remember if it was a routine checkup or she was in there for a reason. I was going through the Five Nights at Freddy's games while we were visiting, and I think I played most of them without audio. I think the only one I put audio was FNAF 1 for Freddy. FNAF 3 didn't need it. FNAF 2 definitely didn't need it. I didn't need it ever. Still don't do it. I think I even do that in VR in Help Wanted. I don't play audio on that one. Heck, even with Secret the Mimic, for most of the time I don't even have the audio on because of the ambient noise. Because sometimes my brain just feels like, hey, you need to have a panic attack. When it hears the slightest sound like ambient kid laughter, or like having the plush be teleporting around you and all that with the noises. I think during the live stream I like literally turned off the audio or took off my headphones and just did the whole thing and went silent. It was awful. Only because it was like really annoying me. I wasn't having to. Also, can you just say why is this not working? Okay, this is doing something at least. This keeps resetting. Lid razor works. Lid tightener does nothing. The droop. There we go. Oh yeah, that still terrifies me from time to time, especially when vibrant visuals is coming out. Okay, that's fine. Mid face, sprinkler, cheek razor. Oh, dilators for that. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. I don't know why blink is not working, but at least I have alternate. Okay. Pelvis. How do you think most of this is working? Like, I like the cool idea of having the body in here and all that. It's just annoying. So I decided to do close-up shots. Uh... Okay, I need to turn the pelvis a little bit more. Humans in SFM without a good reference is really annoying. Because we can't get more, not realistic, but like better like folding and all that. We're stuck more in like the PS2 era with some of the models. For example, the bend on this thumb. You see how sharp the turns are and all that? That's why. So, it's not just you, it's annoying and if you don't have a good model. Especially facial animation. Facial animation is so annoying in Source Filmmaker. By the way, I got cheese balls. Well, let me move. Actually, yeah, that's fine there. Yeah, it takes a lot of practice and the know-how. I think start with basics. Animate a bouncing ball. Use reference from somewhere and try to copy that movement. You'll learn a lot just by doing a bouncing ball. I thought it was just a joke type thing. No, it helps a lot. Let me get my Yoo-hoo real quick. From my Minecraft creeper oh my god, what's it called? Mini fridge. And my liquid death. I did have liquid death. I think it was a blueberry buzzsaw. Not bad. It's a good tea. I don't like sparkling water, so the other ones I don't really like. Ugh. I don't know where my dubby drink went. I had it somewhere. I think it's still out in the living room. God, I'm watching a police thing and the woman just goes, "You're on my stomach." I'm like, Jesus Christ. How are they allowed to show this on YouTube? To be fair, there's a lot of gory things that show up on YouTube for advertisements, so. So look at shelters and a vibrant movement. Shelters? My problem is lighting and camera position. Oh, they've been here more longer than me. Huh. So they have very continuous animations, and I think this is also no, this isn't SFM, but they have very continuous, meaning they probably have sets that are all built together instead of being separate maps. Also, they have how many years of experience? Much longer than me. I started on the phone. I'm trying to find one that's... Yeah, there's like a lot of editing also going on with this. A lot of green screen and probably a lot of... This also takes a lot of creative ability. It was IN 3D when it first came out. It doesn't exist anymore. Let me actually show you what I mean. Take this. Whoop. Your channel. Videos. Oldest. So that was like a thing that's not here. This was like the first ever like animation by hand type thing. And yes, that is as high as it goes for quality. There's no audio, by the way. That was how many years ago now? 9 years ago. That was 9 years ago. Still my favorite YouTubing. Get me angry with this because I know this is copyrighted.
I was trapped inside.
It's still gonna ever be this one, just because of the editing I had. I might redo it because it's a lot of fun to do. Fun fact. The blue screen that pops up from time to time, for example, the one in the background, is custom made. I made it. Yeah, like this whole background is custom. Let me go back. A problem has been detected and Fazware has been shut down to prevent damage to your computer. The problem seems to be caused by the following file, malwares.sys. Page fault in corrupted area. If this is the first time you've seen this stop error screen, restart your computer. If the screen appears again, follow these steps. Do not check to make sure any new hardware or software is properly installed. If this is a new install location, ask your hardware or software manufacturer for any Windows updates you might need. If problems continue, don't disable or remove any newly installed hardware or software. Enable VANI options such as mind transfer or neural network. If you need to use safe mode to remove or disable components, don't. Technical information. Stop VANI virtual augmented neural network integration. And I think there's something else at the bottom there. What's that? I can't tell what it is. Let's see here. Address VRHW something something. Date stamp 28D5DD19C. Like, yeah. That was actually a fun part to do.
I am coming after you. Fix fence to escape or repel until you faint. Glitch tapes everywhere. You'll be unable to bear what my gift is to you.
That's when I used reference for like one of the first times. Because I was using the one he slowly goes for it in that one ending. What's another old animation I've done? Oh yeah, for a collab that I never got to actually release. Because barely anyone showed up, so I canceled it. Forgot about that.
I'm sat still staring at
Oh yeah, my intro. I forgot about that.
things behind the page.
I wish I could You mean like that? Is that what you mean? The lore. This is this what you mean by volumetric? It's very easy to do. You don't need any add-ons, nothing. Um, it's very rare I actually use volumetric because I don't really see the use of it as much. Unless I'm using it, if I can't find a good fog at the moment, I use that instead. Listen, for me, that's what I mean. Oh, must be on like an older one, like an older computer. To be fair, I'm surprised it's still running. With how many different shots I have and how many times it switches characters and everything. I want to make sure I'm not gonna play whatever she's about to say. There we go. Give me 1 second to figure out the body for a second. Just so you know, if you're doing a walk cycle, pelvis and upper torso move opposite when you rotate them. They should not be going the same direction unless he's specifically looking that way. Arms and legs opposite of each other. Unless, you know, the arms are like reaching out type thing. We are cheating this. Let's see. I don't care about Morgan and Morgan. Jeez, every single time I watch cop videos, it's always Morgan and Morgan. I don't know why it's doing that. I do want to recommend, if you are doing multiple scenes, work on the beginning animation, then camera movement, and then also the lighting before you switch the scene. Because I've had so many times I've had to try to figure out how to do the same lighting. As you see, when I like have to switch it because of the constraint, I have to worry about the lighting and everything, and also if it glitches out and all that. You might have to rephrase your sentence there because I don't know what you mean. What I'm getting is that you're saying that you notice that FNAF clothes are based off communication. They should be. That's how the real world works. They should be communicated a lot more, like, between parts. Yeah. Because that's how the industry does it. It helps the animation flow together and everything. I got the thought process sounded more interesting in my head. Just a reminder, I have ADHD and possibly autism. A lot of things my brain process is much different than others. So you might be getting something that's probably really interesting, and it just goes right over my head. And it could be the most interesting thing in the world, like a brand new dinosaur has been discovered or something, and it would just go over my head. Like I would just like, okay, yeah, that's normal. So I don't mean any offense if I don't take it the way that you thought I was going to. It's just because my brain's a little bit different. I have that also when I'm like, hold on, when I'm listening to other stuff and I'm like trying to read as well. My brain doesn't read it the right way, and then my voice comes out differently. So yeah. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I'm eating cheese balls at the moment. I need a vacuum after this. Oh, I need to check the dryer. Oh crap, I will be right back. I am putting you on camera. Look at the mimic. The mimic. Yeah, sorry about that. Completely forgot about laundry. I started it right before I started live streaming. And my dad's trying to sleep, so we're gonna see how that goes. I'm not really animating the face yet. I'm just trying to get the body mechanic down. Oh, excuse me. Oh, the liquid death I was drinking earlier. By the way, I saw something on online that says, "Oh, FNAF fan songs are so bad now and everything," and they use like the really obscure one that's like, I can't remember what it is. It's like Secret or something. It just says like Jackie and then David or something like that. There's some really good Secret of the Mimic songs out. Oh god, I just saw a video that says M1 is Gregory? Gregory. You are not a goddamn mimic. Did it have something to do with mimic? Probably. Gregory, you see that vent over there? I know it's gonna be hard. But you gotta be sus, Gregory. So stupid. Oh, I've been seeing some also stuff. No. Drama. I've been seeing stuff around about like how old FNAF fans hate the new games and all that. I don't. I'm day one FNAF fan. I love the new games and their lore. I love what is coming out. It gives me more stuff to think about and everything like that. Yes, is it difficult? Yes, it's never been easy. The story's never been easy. Hell, here's the first time we actually know a whole story about one family and their financial issues. All in one game. Like, that's wild. Do we have a lot to... I think that also the one thing that's also makes it a little bit more difficult, the lore of the next era, is security breach. Due to what happened with the miscommunication, or lack thereof. I don't hate the new games. It shows the progress from looking at camera to an actual story. Pretty much, because you couldn't do much with 8-bit or camera footage with a little bit of Easter egg type stuff. You couldn't do much, because look at FNAF 4. We had so much stuff there, we couldn't tell what was going on. We still don't know. No one's actually solved it. No one's actually solved that game yet. But the idea of... I just throw it out there. What if William also killed David? Like, at the beginning of the game, you see the playground that is mentioned in the way that he died. And we know the exact date that he died, by the way. Through the, what is it? Admin's office? With all those logs. We know exactly when he died. What else is there? But yeah, at the beginning of the game, the playground that is talked about so much, we see plus technology has its evolution. I honestly think it's really cool to see how Fazbear came in touch with these ideas and to see what were successful and were not. For example, if you look at the prototype area down below the factory, that's FNAF 1. That's not the original pizzeria. And they said when they were switching up the orders just to mess with them, he said these ones are scarier and don't feel right. May I remind you what the Withers look like? The Withers were scary versions of what we saw before. So yeah. By the way, someone told me like, "Oh, Jackie was not the mimic, and so was Big Top." I'm like, I'm sorry, we literally see the mimic through Jackie. Big Top is a little bit harder to explain, but Jackie, we clearly see the mimic, especially through the mask. It's literally breaking. You can see the eyes of the new mimic. Old. I don't know how you want to explain it. It's weird having a sequel, prequel. I'm gonna do it that way. I don't know why, but I like it. But I look at popular FNAF animators and I go to their oldest videos, watch them to see their progress as they go on. Well, yeah. Everyone's curious of like where they started and all that. Even I was curious. I used to do it all the time. Especially when I was really bad at animation still. Right now I just need to work on like camera angles. That's pretty much it. Shoot, I forgot knowing that. I think I registered as I don't know. Again, things sometimes just go right over my head. There's definitely a lot to figure out with this game, but this is also not the last game. Like how Scott wanted to do it. All right, everything is moving, and I don't need it to move. Okay, I'm gonna follow my reference now. No, Scott didn't die. But soon, he probably should choose a successor soon. Just the do 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 do. Hiya! I love that. Just like the huh. I think I'm going crazy. I know. It's like, what are you talking about? Oh, I know. I was like, what are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Because of this delay, I can't tell if you're asking about talking about the old thing or the new thing. Because my brain just goes on to the next thing. But yeah, Scott didn't die. No, there's no way Scott died. If it was, that would be really sad, but I highly doubt it. He does need to choose a successor, definitely so. Because how old is Scott now? How old is Scott Cawthon? Actually, no, he's 47. He's actually pretty good. Pat's 38. Jeez. To be fair, I'm 21 now, so. Sometimes I hate stream delay due to that happening. Yeah, pretty much. It's worse when you have ADHD because all you want to do is just move on to the next thing. Not like you want to, it's more like you just need to. Scott Cawthon alive is literally the first search. Hold on, let me show this. First search here is Scott Cawthon alive? Jeez, a lot of people did ask that. I'm sorry, he has 6 children? Jesus Christ. Wow, this is not the first time it's happened. That's fine. Oh, here it is. What the I uh, good day, haha. Hello. Was the Yeah, I'm not repeat. No, I'm not repeating that. No, I am not repeating. You're not making me repeat that. You're, no. I'm telling you right now, do not. I am not happy. I'll do the vent again. I'll do the Gregory vent. Don't test me. I'll do it. I have 1.82k subscribers. Oh, that is really bad delay. I'm like watching the live stream now. That's a really bad delay. No thanks. But Gregory. Sorry. I have to fill the void somehow. I can't really play audio at the moment. Is that the way I want to do this? I think it's slightly forward, so I'm going to slightly lean everything forward. I just realized, is my... Oh no, I'm just looking the other pups away. Doing the head is going to be real fun, because I'm not going to take off the constraints until I let go of the hands. This will be easier that way. Notification. By the way, Steel Wool's been posting a lot of Mimic stuff recently. Huh. Weird. Like I wouldn't know that. Baz Tunes, come on. He pees in the cup. We were just staring at each other. It was extremely awkward. Yeah, it's from Stay Calm. Oh no, it's creeping down the door. Is it creeping towards the door? Oh my god, it's one of those two. I think it's creeping. Oh, which one is it? I can't remember. Okay, it was Stay Calm. Okay, I was right the first time. Ooh. Still got it. Exit that. Have you seen the Big Bird remix? Do I want to know what that is? I guess I'm looking it up. Big Bird remix. Oh god, what am I watching? Why is there 13 animators on this? And one very big... Jesus Christ. What the hell? Okay, I'm sorry, my animator side's coming out. I would have sprawled the hand out to do a night 5. But that's just me. I was like, there's a... Animation's not half bad, actually. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is that Help Wanted, or is that... I think that's something else. I think that was custom. Why is it PS2 era? They come. There's a hook through the stream. Did I really just see Big Bird SFM? Did I just see that one of the animes is Big Bird SFM? Yep, I did. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, it's literally... it's literally the freaking host. God, I'm an idiot. Okay. I love how the human's replaced by Big Bird now. This is not bad. What the? I know you can't hear any of the audio, but this is just... The lipstick's pretty good. And yes, that Big Bird coming out of the pizza box really just went over my head. Why? Why are you using that old model? Also... oh wow, we're getting older models, older models. That was actually not a bad model. I'm sorry. What the? What is going on? Get. I'm sorry. Literally my reaction right now. Great lighting. I like this animator. Uh, 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 I I don't know. I don't know. No. Don't even start with that. Oh. Have a good one. I'll still be here. How long am I going? 2 hours? We can hit another hour. Ow. Should have bought some calming wipes or something. Whatever it's called. I can't think of what it's called. Ba 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 ba. Ma na na ba da ba 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 ba. Oh, I wonder if I can cheat this too. I'm going to start doing movement tests. That should help me get a bit. Look, just doing animation. That should help a lot. And if you ever need, like, critique or anything, I'm always here to help. Relaxing camera one. Just imagine if we got like William Afton just casually getting dressed in like FNAF 3. Which just like casually takes off its helmet and you just see the skull. I thought I do a lot more editing, you know? Well, I'm talking about like this section here with the head putting it on. Pretty much. Yeah, he's immortal now. I'll be right back. I think one main issue is that I didn't move the torso up and down as much. Meaning like back and forth. By the way, I might play what's it called? Either Dead by Daylight or Secret of the Mimicking in a little bit. Yeah. Wow, just a simple... What was that noise? Just a simple movement like that. Just made it a little bit better, because I had a little bit of overlap. I mean, too, it's a good one to come back on. By the way, if you ever have time, look up Lovely Things short animation. It's by Mr. Indotrap. It's really good. I do like it. It's a short animation. It's called Lovely Things Short Animation. It's a song. I think it's, if you just look up Mr. Indo Trap, I think it's his latest animation.
Technology that he was developing for us. It's a kind of prototype endoskeleton that can adapt to any costume and become any character. We suspect it may be malfunctioning, so just be aware of the slim but non-zero chance that you could sustain significant injuries while attempting to retrieve it, including but not limited to death or dismemberment. We suggest you get your repairs in order before arriving.
Left me to my own devices. Let's see how to get decisive, because if I got a choice, I'm making mine. Tell me who I gotta thank. Was it Frankenstein? It's true. I took after you. I learned what a good first impression will do, but I never even got a little light to guide me, so I wouldn't say nice guy quite describes me. My copy, paste of parts, had such a hateful start, a demonic entity. That's what I am, a part of humanity. I've never been. Your mortal skin will not suffice, but flesh and steel might feel real nice. I wouldn't call this trick mimicry if I just improve what you've given me.
Well, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator came out the same year as Fortnite, I'm pretty sure. It is 11 o'clock right now. Back at the mirror. think my animations are great due to me trying to finish it. Oh, don't do that. I'm just getting my idea of like trying to do something is to do blocking first. Then if that's looking okay, go to spline and try to do all that, and then go to lighting and all that. So yeah. I used to be like that where I was like, okay, I gotta get this done in a day. Don't do that. You're just pushing yourself too much. It's gonna burn you out and all that. Plus, you're not working for anyone. It's not like you have a massive deadline that's due tomorrow. Which, by the way, the animation would have been due tomorrow. If the host didn't go offline for a bit. So I took it a couple days after work just not to really animate as much. Yeah, as I said, you want to learn basics of animation. So that is the workflow: blocking, spline, and lighting. Or you can do lighting beforehand, it doesn't really matter at that point. But I always focus on the animation more. Yeah, I had someone I collaborated with. They focused so much on their visual of like lighting and what's it called? The lighting and the camera movement that they didn't have any good animation. It was a very simple animation. It was not good. Great visuals, but not animation wise. Yeah, I'm not feeling this animation at the moment. So we're gonna call it a night for the animation. So not feeling it at the moment. Okay. Nah, the mimic. Move that. Which one do you want want me to play Dead by Daylight with the Five Nights at Freddy's that's out, or do you want me to play Secret of the Mimic? I normally do 7 hours of animating before I give up, but I had a really rough day. I woke up to a fraudulent pay on my credit card, and then having to panic on how am I supposed to deal with that and everything. I had to get the card turned off and get a new card. Then I had to worry about, because today was payday as well, so I had to worry about trying to get money from the bank. The bank is closed because of the holiday, so I went over to Walmart to cash in for cash. And so it's been a long day. Dead by Daylight? Okay. Just to let you know, I am not good at Dead by Daylight. Not one bit. Even though I did survive my first Survivor game back, so that was just because he gave me a chance to get to the hatch. But yeah, still survived. If you didn't see the last stream of the Dead by Daylight one, that was specifically just Dead by Daylight, I recommend go seeing the first for the Survivor round. What is up with my character? It was a lot of fun doing that. So you get that about your day. Yeah, it's okay. It's just been a rough day. Luckily I had today off from work, so that was good. Let's see here. Do I have... Do I have this on? Hello? Why am I hearing myself now? Properties. Oh. I know I'm... Why is it doing that? It should be doing that. Okay. Okay. Dead by Daylight. Tell me if you guys can't hear the audio. There's no audio right now. All my cord is bunching up right now and it's getting annoying. Another VTuber is playing Raft right now. I think the skins did very well. They did very well with the skins. Glitch Trap is my favorite. Too bad it's almost like $15, and I can't pay on a card right now, so I can't get the skin anyways. Actually, let me go to the shop first. Store. Collections. So let's start with the bottom up again. I have already done my opinions on these, but I will say them again. Toxic Spring Trap. It's all right. I do like the knife design, definitely. I think that's pretty cool. I'm not really a fan of the AR skins as much. Definitely more interesting than I think the AR skin was. Just basic animation. I think it's the same as the normal Springtrap one. This one. The problem is because it has the exact same animations, it keeps constantly clipping, and I don't like that. So, and I just never care about the clown one anyways. So yeah, all you see is just clipping constantly. So now the Yellow Rabbit, aka Matthew Lillard from the FNAF movie. It's cool. I like the blood here. I like the that it's telling the story that he's okay. Yeah, just you can't play it anymore. I like that this shows that he got spring locked. Because this part only shows after Cupcake rips it off, so that's cool. The Mori.
Good night. Sleep tight.
I hope he says symmetry, my friend, at some point. I still don't get what the yell is for. So now my favorite of the bunch. Love the knife design with the glitching. Love all this. All of this is great. I love it so much. And it has an idle animation that does bring back the wave and the come here. Speaking about it, here it is. Definitely a different take on what before, because I think it was mimicking more of like the voice that we heard through the tapes in the main game. But yeah, me when I stub my toe. Matthew Lillard just screams. It's just so goofy. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Really don't know why. I love the mechanical like laugh. And it's just the shush is so good. If you're wondering what the normal one looks like, here's the normal one.
Scream louder, please.
He sounds so desperate, too. Scream louder, please. Bro really said yeah when he screams. I think there's also an idle one with him that he just screams for some weird reason. Instead of, they could have said symmetry, my friend, like he does in that movie. Like, that's not as good. It's not good, but that's still better than the scream. Wonder if he'll do it. Nope, that's the other animation. I thought that you would be a little bit more mechanical to show that he's spring locked, but oh well. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, he does it in the movie, and then he says, it's symmetry, my friend, or something like that. And I wish they would have that. Oh, here it is. Like, I don't get it. Anyways. But yeah, this is Springtrap himself.
Scream all you want.
I feel like there's supposed to be more of that sentence. Yeah, it does sound like he does get cut. The most pointless scream I've ever seen. Yeah, it doesn't make sense because he's already spring locks too. But anyways, I will try to play. Let's play Survivor. Oops, hold on. I need to go to. Let's see. I need to go here. Survivor. We'll play Survivor this round, and then we'll try to get a kill around it before I go to bed. Characters. I'm gonna keep with Jill. It's still fun to find that Nicolas Cage is here. Yeah, okay. Do I have any customization for it? I do not. Loadout. I don't have any items or anything like that. Yeah, all they were doing on me on the villain round was just, for some reason, just blinding me over and over again. Revenge. You come back from near impossible odds and you'll do it again. Gain 50% healing progress instantly after being unhooked or unhooking yourself. Counter force. You know how to withstand an enemy stronger than you, and it starts with hunting down and knocking out their support. You cleanse totems 25% faster. Cleansing a totem, you will see the aura of the furthest totem from you for 10 seconds, and you gain an additional 25% stackable speed bonus to cleansing totems for the remainder of the trial. Does that mean that like the rest of the game? I didn't even use that, so I'm gonna try this one, and we'll see how it goes from there. Oh god, we have Nicolas Cage. Okay, let's do this. Oh, good guy. We're doing Chucky at this one. Good to know. Good to know. You're good. I'm probably just gonna do this round. Oh, run for it! Because we're heading out into the forest. Let's try this again. Shit. Come on, we got this. Most lobbies are forced. Spring trap. Yeah, pretty much. Most of the time I get people playing spring trap, but the hell was that? What the? There's an endoskeleton there. That's cool. And I already blew this up. That's great. And this one's already working. Is it? No, it's not. Imagine.
This is gonna be fun!
I went the wrong way. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I honestly don't know where we're going right now. Somewhere? Okay. Sorry, I'm out of there. I didn't help any of my teammates there. Still survived though. I don't think I've lost one survival round yet. It's like everyone escaped.
Hang in there.
Okay. That was Dead by Daylight, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I gotta go to bed. Everyone have a good